If you're a fan of softball, then you are going to love the Fastpitch TV show sponsored by Easton Sports. Now the man that knows more about softball than anyone on the planet, your host, Gary Leland.
Hello and welcome to the Fastpitch TV show. Now if you're watching this video on YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, or another video sharing site, please check out our website. The website address is fastpitch.tv. Not fastpitch.com, fastpitch.tv. It's the place to keep up with our future episodes and to see all of our past episodes. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Easton Sports. The truth is, there is a difference. The difference is Easton. And you can visit their website at eastonsoftball.com. Now, today's show, I'm going to bring you another interview I recorded from the World Cup a few months ago up in Oklahoma City. I've got a lot of interviews from there, so I hope y'all are really enjoying them. This week, the interview is going to be with Fabian Barlow. Now, if you're not familiar with Fabian, he is the head coach of the Australian Olympic softball team. He has actually taken the Australian team to 4 medals in 4 Olympics. I'd say that's quite an accomplishment. 4 out of 4 times he's gotten a medal. Let's go straight to the interview. It sure is. Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us and our fans today. We're trying to catch all the coaches out here. Now, I was looking at a little information about you, and it looked like, if I'm correct, unlike some coaches, you are a softballer. You played with the Black Sox out of New Zealand, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, I'm originally a New Zealander and had a fantastic opportunity as I was a little bit younger to play for the New Zealand men's team, the Black Sox, and it was a great opportunity. You know, they've got a great history of winning 4 World Championships in a row, and you know, they're just starting another one today, so I wish them the best of luck, but yeah, I've got a more of a playing background than a coaching one right now.
And the reason I bring that up, so many coaches I talk to are from baseball, you know, and have converted over, where coming from softball, I think that gives you a little bit of an advantage over some people.
Yeah, it has some advantages, but then baseball's you know, got some great ideas and great hitting techniques, etc., that they can transfer into our game. So, you know, I'm trying to learn from these other coaches that have come into the sport from baseball and see if I can pick up something that can help our team be a better team and me a better coach.
Now, something about your team, Team Australia, that I know, and I don't know how many people really pay attention to this in the United States. I know in Australia they do, but y'all have won 4 more medals in 4 Olympics. I mean, that's a pretty good. It may not have been the medal you would have wanted the most, but 4 medals in 4 Olympics is a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, we have I think 3 or 4 players that were in Beijing, which when we won that medal, the bronze medal there, that made those 3 or 4 players the only females in Australian sports history to have won an Olympic medal at 4 Olympics in a row. So that was a special occasion for those 3 or 4, and certainly a good occasion for the whole team to be a part of that for them. So there's good positive history of medaling, but we certainly haven't got the one we ultimately would like to get, so we hopefully can pick that up at a World Championship next year, and that's what we're aiming for.
And that'd be quite an accomplishment to get, and I'm sure you're very capable of doing it, that's without a doubt. Now, I was talking to the Netherlands coach today, and he told me something that I really didn't know before, that in Netherlands they don't have softball in college, so his pool of players he gets to choose from is about 90, he said. Now, in Australia, do y'all have it in college? Because I'm not familiar with it. Do you have it in college? What's the pool of players you get to draw from?
Look, we don't have a college system per se, and that's why we like to try and chuck them on a plane and get them over here and get you guys to do all the work for us and educate them and get them good work ethic. But we have, we have an event, our Gilly Shield, which is a National League type event where we get probably the top 100, 120 players together playing for their different states. And that's run over 4 different events throughout from November to February. So of the top open level, there's 120 to pick from, but that's also with under-19s who are trying to make that Youth World Championship. So that's our main event from a selector's point of view that we're looking to pick this team for next year.
So how is softball looked at from Australia? I know as a positive, from being, you know, you've got the first Olympians to win 4 medals in a row and all the accomplishments, but as a whole, with the youth here in the United States, I mean, there's so many girls doing it. Is that catching on in Australia, or is it just something people just watch, but it's not being picked up by the youth?
Yeah, it's a really tough school over there to try and to pick up the athletes to play softball. We've got Australian football rules. There's rugby league, there's basketball. There's all sorts of sports over there, and it's a really sports crazy country. So it's tough to get the players, and then, you know, now these days kids have got other options that aren't even sports and they're into other things. So look, we're working really hard, and I think from my point of view, I think it's just key that we look after the ones that are playing the sport and let them do the selling for us, and instead of sort of hunting around trying to recruit, let's make sure the ones who are paying the money to play our sport, we treat them the right way, and they can go and do all the selling of the sport for us to get those other girls and boys in playing this great sport.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you just played 2 games back-to-back, and you're hot, and y'all probably ready to get out of here, but you took the time, and I do appreciate that.
No problem. It's always fun talking softball. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Appreciate
Have a good day. Good luck in the
lot.
tournament. As normal, I hope you enjoyed the interview. I enjoyed meeting Fabian and want to say thanks for taking the time to visit with us and have an interview. Hey, don't forget to check out our website, like I said earlier, at fastpitch.tv. You can become a fan of the show on Facebook at facebook.com/fastpitchtv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/fastpitchtv. Now it's time to say goodbye. Let's end it with a word from our sponsor. As normal, Easton Sports. Thanks for watching.
This bat's great pop, nice in the zone, feels good on the hands. The sweet spot is pretty nice. It's not as small as some other bats. Even if you don't hit it exactly on it, the ball still travels as far as it's supposed to.